everyone, and welcome to this weekend episode of the Maritime Morning Brief, brought to you by the Marine Exchange of Puget Sound. I am your host, Sarah, back again this morning bringing you the essentials on vessel movements and maritime conditions today in Washington. It is Saturday, November 8th, 2025, and today we are anticipating the arrival of 9 vessels. This is expected to include 1 bulker, 5 container ships, and 3 tankers. We're also expecting the departure of 4 vessels, including 1 tanker, 1 container ship, 1 ro-ro, and 1 vehicle carrier. For today's tides in Seattle, we will have low tides at 00:00 and 12:51, with high tides at 07:33 and 17:30. For the weather, we're expecting a high of 56 degrees and a low of 42 degrees, with variable winds 5 knots or less and mostly sunny skies. I'm thinking it might look a little bit like yesterday, which is pretty darn nice compared to the rain we've been having, so go ahead and take advantage of that this weekend. Tomorrow is Sunday, November 9th. Of course, this is the weekend episode, so we're going to cover tomorrow. You can either stick around or feel free to tune back in when that time comes. Tomorrow, we are anticipating the arrival of 8 vessels, including 1 bulker, 2 tankers, 1 container ship, 2 general cargo vessels, 1 ATB, and 1 vehicle carrier. Right now, we are not expecting the departure of any vessels or don't have any on the schedule, but of course, that is always subject to change, as all vessel schedules are. So please log into our AIS feed, check out the daily paper, or call into the Operations Center for the most up-to-date information throughout the weekend. For tomorrow's tides in Seattle, we will have low tides at 00:49 and 13:59, with high tides at 08:32 and 18:23. For the weather, we're expecting a high of 61 degrees, so even a little bit warmer than we're expecting on Saturday, and a low of 47, with variable winds 5 knots or less and partly sunny skies. We are expecting a little rain in the evening, though, but mainly after 4. Before we sign off, I just wanted to give you a fun little update that yesterday Patrick and I went and visited both Snow & Company as well as the MITAGS fire trainer, both of which were super cool. If you've been to either of those places, you know that there's a lot going on at both of them. At Snow & Company, they're building all kinds of things at once. They just got some new space and are doing more new things, so it's a really cool place to check out. And the MITAGS fire trainer had Washington State ferries there training that day. I have never seen anything like that. Of course, Patrick had done many in the Coast Guard, but I'd never got to experience that. So it was a pretty cool day for me. There are some pictures and fun things to come, so if you are interested in seeing any of those, make sure you're following our socials. With that, I'm going to sign off for today's Maritime Morning Brief. If you enjoyed the report, don't forget to subscribe and share, and I look forward to seeing you all again bright and early Monday morning.